Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on the $5 Journey YouTube channel. Remember to check me out on Twitter, also on Facebook. If you need to contact me, my email is anomaly1977 at outlook.com. So, I just want to do a quick video. I know I always say quick and it's long, but hopefully this will be quick. I just want to do a quick video on just the people that you're connected to. All right. Now, with the $5 journey, it's all about financial progression, going from a place of, investing $0 per day or per week to $500 per week, and that's just the starting point. That's your launching pad. Okay. So we're all about financial progress. Okay. The book is about financial progress. YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. My message is a message of financial progress. I was recently talking to a couple of different people actually, and it was in regards to the book and some of the concepts in it. And one of them was telling me that they had started a side hustle, and but the problem was they weren't able to invest the money from the side hustle. I said, well, why were you not able to invest the money from the side hustle? Well, the person told me, he said, well, John's my real name. He said, John, the main problem is my partner, right? My partner, she likes shopping, and she likes, I say partner, I don't know. I'm not sure whether they were engaged or boyfriend and girlfriend. There's so many different, there's like a whole lot of different labels of people being engaged for 5 years or something like that. So I don't know whether that means that they're dating or I don't know. I'm shacking up. I have no idea what the situation. I'm not trying to judge anything. I'm just saying that, for simplicity's sake, I use the word partner. Okay. So, his partner, his girlfriend or whatever, the more money he brought in from his side hustle, the more shopping she did. And of course, he's going to do shopping. They go together and do shopping. And what ends up happening is, from his side hustle, he had started driving Uber and Lyft actually, and he's bringing in an extra $800 or so per month. And he's saying that basically they, instead of leaving their expenses the same, what they did was they increased their expenses by $800 a month. So all that extra money that he's bringing in from his side hustle goes towards some of the bad habits that they have, right? Excuse me, everyone. Anyways, it goes towards some of those bad habits. And so really at the end of the day, he's doing all that extra work, spinning his wheels to go no place. And the problem with that is that, you get tired of it after a while, because the side hustle thing is not supposed to be a forever situation. That's supposed to be something to get you to investing $500 per week, okay, on certain things, and then you go from there. There's other kinds of investment vehicles that you'll start utilizing from that point, but it's to get you to that $500 per week point. Well, one of the issues is that he is connected to, obviously he loves his partner a lot, he loves his girlfriend, but the issue is that you are trying to go someplace, right? You have a strategy, you have a roadmap, you're trying to get someplace, right? You know how to get there. But the problem is that the other person in the passenger seat, namely in this case his partner, doesn't want to go there with you. Okay, so that's a problem. So be careful be careful who you're around, who you get connected to. I know so many people that they'll call it. I listen to Dave Ramsey, so they'll call in a Dave Ramsey show and say, "Oh, I want to do this kind of financial freedom thing, but I'm married to this kind of person who's always running up the bills, or I'm dating that kind of person who's always increasing the expenses, or I'm dating this guy." So it's so you want to be careful. If you Now, I'm not saying that that you should break up with someone or leave someone or never give someone an opportunity over over finances. Okay, I'm not saying that you should do that. What I am saying is that you should be very careful. And then also what should happen is, if you're spinning your wheels, you're going hard, you got your side hustle going, maybe using the whole concept of compound hustle, taking, your knowledge and your experiences and your wisdom from something, and you're adding value, you're adding an asset to yourself, any one of those things that you may have going on, if you're connected to somebody who is, completely in the other direction, they're not on board with some of the financial things that you're doing, they're not on board with some of the budgeting things that you're doing, they're not on board about financial freedom or financial progress or investment vehicles, they're not on board with any of that kind of stuff. So if that is the situation, all right, then you may need to think about making some sort of change. Not necessarily to where you're getting your finances from and saying, okay, well, I'm just going to work more. I'm going to Uber or Lyft drive more. I'm going to do this more. No. No, you may need to start thinking about whether it's really worth having that person in your life. Are they going to be a stumbling block for you? Are they going to be someone who continually messes with you as far as your financial progress, your $5 journey? Are they going to be that wall that you keep facing, that you keep running into during your journey, your $5 journey? So really do a good evaluation. Most likely, if they aren't with you, chances are they're most likely against you. Okay, so just keep those things in mind. I know we have our relationships and we have our friendships and all that other kind of stuff, but if I'm in a three-legged race with somebody, right, we're tied together, and I'm thinking the finish line is straight ahead and that person is thinking the finish line is behind us, right, we're going to be running in opposite direction. There is no way either one of us is going to win because we are tied together. So sometimes we get tied to somebody, right? Or we get tied to a certain way of thinking or a way of acting or a way of doing something. We get tied to those kinds of things, and it prevents us from being able to go forward. And in the case where we're tied to another individual, say through marriage or dating, or maybe you guys have a child or children together, or maybe maybe you guys work together, but you're tied to somebody in some kind of way, right? And you are trying to go straight ahead, but they're trying to go behind you. Well, again, there's not going to be any kind of way for you all to succeed because of the fact that you guys are diametrically opposed in your, what you want to do and your directions and your desires and your goals, those kinds of things, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to end anybody's relationship, but what you can do is make sure if you're with someone, okay, you have a partner, whatever, maybe you're married, if you are with somebody, okay, and you decide to go on this $5 journey, okay, or you decide to go on this journey of financial progress, okay, if you decide that, you need to make sure that you articulate that with that person, okay, with that special person in your life. Okay, make sure you articulate that and see what they have to say. Maybe they can help contribute, right? You never know. You never ever know. So make sure they say something, or sorry, that you say something, and then try to get some sort of feedback. All right, so that way you can kind of gauge any risk or any problems that may occur. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Stay tuned for more videos, and definitely if you're carrying around a bunch of dead weight, make sure you cut the line on that. Okay, take care.